Now the second question of Ramdas. Ramdas, what is your question? Okay, so what about?
The question is about
the tattva and ras.
Yes. What is the difference? And you mentioned this last time in our private talk when you mentioned stuff, and it was such a nice point. So
Yes, and I told you very shortly, but today I think we have time. We have plenty of 15 minutes I have, and I would like to complete it in 15 minutes. So listen this thing carefully. What happens with Thakurji? And the main thing is that Thakurji, one day Thakurji was thinking in his mind that in the future, everyone will say that Uddhav is a friend of Thakurji, and Thakurji could not give him his private Shakti, private power, that is love. Okay, Thakurji did not deliver him this Prem Shakti to him, and here in Vrindavan everyone is getting. So actually now there was also Thakurji was also thinking at the same time, if I give lecture to Uddhav, he will not listen to me because he is feeling that I am only his friend. He is not that, it happens with the friends of Thakurji like Arjuna and Uddhavaji. So they have the feeling this is our friend. So they have not that Guru Bhav. When Arjuna says Shishyasteham Sadhimam Sharanam Prapannam, at the time of Mahabharat war, when Thakurji asked, what do you think about me? He said, I am your disciple. Because until or unless this bhav comes, so Thakurji was thinking that I should send Uddhav to the Braj Mandal, to Vrindavan, so that he can he can relish this prem bhav. Otherwise, he will be stuck only in this knowledge, wisdom, intelligence. He will stuck here. But one day, what happens when Thakurji was in Mathura? Then Mother Devki went to his room, went Thakurji's room, and she was bringing a very big plate, like golden plate, golden bowl, and there were 56 delicious food items were there. And she kept before Thakurji and she said, Krishna, please you taste. How is it looking? How does it taste? Is it good for you or not? And when Thakurji looks at the full plate, and Thakurji started crying. And then Ma Devki was so much scared. She couldn't understand the feeling of Thakurji, and she was saying Krishna, Krishna, but Thakurji couldn't listen, and Thakurji was crying. And Devki Ma came outside, and she told it to Vasudevji that I do not know why Krishna is so much sad. Please you ask and console him. And Vasudevji also went to his room, but he came outside quickly. Then he asked to Uddhavji, you are the best friend of my Krishna, so please you go and ask what is the problem. So Uddhavji went to the Thakurji's room, and Thakurji wiped his tears immediately. And Uddhavji says, Krishna, what is the problem? Do you have any pain? Here everyone is taking care of you so much. Look, this so much delicious food Mother Devki has prepared for you. And so Thakurji is still looking in that plate. Uddhavji says, do you want anything else? Do you think anything which you like more? He says, the day I entered in Mathura, I never had that butter, which I was every day eating in Vrindavan. My Yashoda was giving me every day. I was stealing from the gopīs house, and Thakurji started crying while saying it. Uddhavji couldn't understand. He said, it is not a big deal. I can bring now one bowl of butter. And he said, okay. And he brought it. Then Krishna said, no, you bought it. It is okay. And these are the plates made of gold. It is okay. But that prem, it is not here. They are behaving me like I am the king of Mathura. But I always feel that love, of my beloved Radheju, that love of my Yashoda Ma. If I skip one meal, at that time my Yashoda Maya was wandering here and there like a crazy person, and calling so many doctors like Vaidya, so many Vaidya at that time. What happened to my Kanaya? He's not eating. He skipped one meal. What happened to her? And she goes to many astrologers. Please you check the planet position in my Kanaya's chart. They all get mad if I do something little bit different in while getting the meal. And here is no one. Everyone is giving me the special food, and so I'm looking for that girl. And Thakurji calls Uddhav, and he say, Uddhav mohi braj Bṛhaspati. Uddhav, what I do, I cannot forget Sri Vṛndāvana. I cannot forget my gopīs. I cannot forget my BRIJBASIS. I cannot forget anybody else. So he says, so what do you want, Krishna? He said, actually, this is completely fault of BRIJBASIS, completely fault of my gopīs and my Maya and Radheju especially. Actually, they are remembering me. That's why I'm missing them. So please you give me my message to them that they stop remembering me. Then my pain will be removed. And Thakurji was controlling his emotions at that time. So he said, what is this? Na? That they are loving and you are loving. What are you? You are such a, means you have learned from the Sandeepani ashram. You have so much knowledge. Why are you thinking about love, these emotional feelings? These are nothing. Na? You should keep in your mind some very good ideas. I will tell you so many, the knowledge of the scripture. He says, no. First of all, you go to Vrindavan. And please you tell all the gopis and the people of Vrindavan and the cowherd boys, my go balak, sakhas, all that please you stop remembering Krishna. That we say, okay, you are telling me to go there, but what will I do? I am such an educated person and the people in Vrindavan completely illiterate. They are not educated. They will not understand what I am trying to say them. Then Krishna say, okay, do not give them knowledge. Just tell them that they should stop remembering me. They should not miss me. He say, okay, I just go now and I will come in the evening time quickly. Thakurji say, okay, once you go at least. When he's sitting on the chariot, as he started journey, Thakurji say, okay, please wait 1 minute. You take this peacock feather crow. You take my pitambar also, and this Kali Kamri, this black shawl also. He said, why? These Bṛjbasis are very, very illiterate. They are completely uneducated and they love me so much, Uddhav. If they feel that you have no connection with me, no relation with me, then they will never talk to you. They will not pay attention on your words. Then how will you give me my message? So when you keep this peacock feather crown and this pitambar and this Kali Kambi, then they will start learning your words. And Uddhavji was surprised what Krishna is saying. Unnecessarily all these things. So okay, I'm going now. When he reached on the border of Sri Vrindavan, as he was entering, he saw so many small children were there. And they started shouting like they were speaking in a loud, oh, our Krishna has come, because from a very far distance, they saw this peacock feather and this Kali Kamri. So they thought that Krishna is coming. And they started speaking very loudly, oh, Subal, oh, Madhusudan, oh, Sakha, all of you come here, all gopis. They were calling to each other that all of you come here because Krishna is coming. And at that time, Madhusudan, Madhu Mangal, he hid behind a tree. So Subal asked him, why are you hiding here? He said, no, are you not coming to meet with Krishna? He's coming he's coming here towards us. He's on the chariot. We saw it. He said, no, first of all, Krishna will come to me. He will touch my feet. He will say sorry to me. He will take this oath that he will never leave me again. Then I will forgive him and then I will embrace him. It was the love of these small children of Vrindavan. He said, but it will be so painful too, because Krishna is coming after a long period of time. We all should welcome him. He said, okay. So everyone is running towards that chariot. As they reached there, they stopped like a statue. And after some time, they are looking each other. No one is talking, because they were thinking, if if it would be our Krishna, then he would jump in no time. But I think this is not Krishna, someone other who is looking like our Krishna. When Uddhavji he says, I am the friend of your Krishna, and I'm coming from Mathura. I have a message for all of you. Then Madhumangal say, wow, Krishna. Now Madhumangal is taunting on Krishna. Wow, Krishna, you are so great. Right? First of all, you did not come here, and you send one person here as your messenger. He is your best friend. We are nothing for you. So he said, we do not want to listen Krishna's message. And this whole Leela is Thakurji is watching from Mathura. He is looking this whole Leela. And Thakurji is smiling, and at the same time, these tears of happiness are coming in Thakurji's, gliding over Thakurji's face. And the Uddhavji says, I want to talk with Yashoda Maiya and all the gopis, and especially Radheju. I want to give some message. So can you tell me the house of Yashoda Maiya? Then one boy says, are you seeing this stream of water? You say, okay. So you go with this stream of water, and where its origin, that is the place of Yashoda Maiya. You say, okay. When he was going towards the Yashoda Maiya house, another Sakha says, do not think this is a normal water. So you say, it is something like very pious water. So no, this is more than pious. This is not the normal water. Actually, the day Krishna left from here, all the gopis, all the sakhas, all the BRIJBASIS, all the cows, Radheju, calves, Yashoda Maiya, Nand Baba, everyone's gathered here in the evening time, and they talk about the Krishna, and everyone cries a lot, and everyone cries a lot, and from their tears it becomes such a big stream of water. And from this point, Uddhavji's mind was completely shaken. What are they saying? How these people can cry for Krishna so much? But somehow he reached to the house of Yashoda Maiya, and the Sakha says, okay, you have to speak loudly because Maiya cannot listen properly, and Maiya's also vision is less, because Maiya all the time she is crying, so his vision is less. So you speak also loudly so that she can hear you. Say, okay. He say, Yashoda Maiya, I am your Krishna's friend. I came from Mathura. He says, oh, okay. So I bring the message of your Kanhaiya, of your Krishna. Maiya says, shh, please speak softly. Na? My Kanhaiya is sleeping inside. He bothered me so much, and after a long period of time, he is sleeping. So please do not speak loudly. Na? Whatever you want to say, you come outside, then you talk with me. He said, no, Maiya, but Krishna is there, na, in the Mathura. Maiya said, no, Krishna is sleeping inside. He was asking me first butter, then he was asking me the milk, then he was telling me, Maiya, I am going outside. Somehow I could control him. Now at the time of sleeping, he was asking, Maiya, you bring the moon from the sky, so please do not speak loudly. He said, Maiya, but your Krishna is in the Mathura. What are you telling? Maiya say, I show you now. So Maiya holds Uddhavji's hand, and she goes to the bed of Krishna. When the bed is there is no one, the Maiya unconscious immediately. The Sakhas and the Sakhis, they took care of Maiya. And Uddhavji say, what is happening here? Everyone is talking about only the Krishna, how much they love for Krishna. Then the whole night passed. Maiya was telling so many stories, and Maiya was crying. And only by the association of Yashoda Ma, the knowledge is vanishing, which was like, I will say that the contaminated heart of Uddhavji, which he has this ego that I am the disciple of the demigod Bṛhaspati Dev. So all this knowledge is vanishing with the seeing the tears of Yashoda Maiya, and he took the dust from the lotus feet of Yashoda Ma. He put it on his forehead. Then he feels something different, and he said, now I should go to the gopis. And when he comes towards the Nikunj, at that time he saw so many gopis and sakhis and Radheju sitting there. Everyone is talking about Shyam Sundar. So one sakhi is saying, as I told you earlier, one sakhi is saying, Radheju, I met Krishna yesterday, and he was stealing the butter, and when I denied, he embraced me so tightly, and he is really very naughty. And the Sakhi say, you know, when I was lifting water, he just break my whole pitcher and I was drenched completely. So everyone was telling about their dream. So once Sakhi asked Radheji, you also tell me about your dream. And Radheji cries a lot and she says, all of you are so fortunate. At least you could have sleep and you could see my Priyatam in that dream. But the day Thakurji left Vrindavan, I could not sleep. So I can now I watch my Krishna in my dream. And Radheji covered her face with the shawl. And Uddhavji was standing there. Uddhavji is thinking, what is happening here? One is saying, one is laughing that I saw Krishna, another gopi is crying that I could not sleep. What is happening here? And suddenly, as Uddhavji tried to come outside, suddenly a black bee come there. And this black bee was coming to the lotus feet of Radheji. Just seeing that lotus, that black bee, one gopi says, this is famous like Brahmar Gita in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Gopi say, oh black bee, you look as a messenger of Krishna. Just go from here now, okay? Do not tell anything the virtues of Krishna is here. Just go from here. You are black and our Krishna's heart is also black, so much contaminated. He is also very deceitful like you. And now he is so much surprised how these gopis and Radhejus are talking with this black bee. Now another gopi is saying, your wings, there is a spot of this yellow color. And our Krishna also wear the yellow color. So both of you are same, both of you are deceitful, both of you are the quarrel, the cruelties in your heart. As you suck the pollen of different flowers and you left all flowers, in the same way, Krishna also gave us Adhramat, the nectar of his lotus lips, and then he left everyone else. Just go from here. And another Sakhi says, oh, look, Yamuna Nikat Tatisthit Vrindavan Kanane. Oh, look, the Krishna is sitting near the Kadam tree. Oh, look, he is bathing in the Yamuna. Another Sakhi is like, look, Radheju, he is standing here under that tree. Now Uddhavji is thinking, what is going on? This is the Prema, which is in the separation, they are feeling the union. Means everywhere, before few minutes, they were crying because they could not see Krishna even in the dream. Now they are seeing Krishna everywhere in the tree, in the Yamuna water, or here or there. They are saying Krishna is plucking flower, Krishna is sitting on the Kadam tree. What is happening here? Then he comes, he couldn't control his curiosity and he comes out. He said, Gopis, I think all of your mind, like you completely cluttered, na? So you are not in your senses. So I tell you one thing, by the medium of yoga, you focus your mind in the Brahma. You know, I am Gyani Uddhava, the disciple of demigod Sri Bṛhaspati Dev. I'm completely full of knowledge. I'm Param Gyani. I'm the famous in the all lokas. Na? So I give you this knowledge that you, by the through of this yoga medium, by the medium of yoga, you focus on Brahma. Now, first time Radheju smiles. All the gopis, like they burst in the laughter. You say, okay, Uddhava, what is your Brahma name? Now, first time Uddhava is like trembled. Brahma has no name. Okay. You are telling us to focus on him. So tell me his form. Say, Brahma has no form. Okay. So tell me the virtues, means how is merciful, loving, caring. So what are the virtues? He is very beautiful, like how? You just tell the virtue, he is no virtue. Okay. Where does he lives? You can tell me the abode, like Krishna lives in Vrindavan. So where does your Brahma live? He has no abode. Say Naam, Roop, Leela, Gur, Dham. No name, no body, no form, no virtue, no abode. So, which personality we focus on? You tell us that we are illiterate, we are uneducated, but you are looking the most stupid person in the all lokas. You do not have this knowledge, the personality who has no form, no name, no virtues. Then whom we focus? You just tell whom we focus. Now, first time Uddhava was astonished. What are these asking? He says, no, 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 you focus your mind. He says, Uddhav, Uddhav man na bhai 10-20, ek hoto so gayo sham sang ko aa raha devis. Uddhav, there is only one mind. We have only one mind, and that is Krishna has taken away our mind. If we have 2 or 3 or 20, we could focus on your Brahma, whatever you are saying. But that is gone to uh, our Krishna. So he said, then why are you crying? All the time you are crying here and you are not ready to do what I am trying to say. He said, no, we are not crying. We are feeling Krishna is always with this. These are the tears of happiness. Then all the gopis and Radheju started telling the sweet pastimes of Radheju and Thakurji, and also the Kunj Leelas with Gopas, how they were making horse to Thakurji and sitting on the Thakurji, how they were abusing Thakurji, how they were pulling Thakurji's curly hair, how these gopis were teasing Thakurji with by just pulling his cheeks. So many sweet pastimes they were telling to Uddhav, and Uddhav started crying with the gopis. And the Uddhav, the same Uddhav who was telling Thakurji that I will come immediately in the evening time, he was so much affected with this prem ras that now he becomes like Gopi. And here is a Gyan Guduri place. It is said that he threw his all the gyan in this kund, in this place, and he was completely drenched with the prem bhav. And you know what happens? And after 6 months, then he reminds Krishna is waiting for me. And when he entered in Krishna's room, and Thakurji said, "Did you give me my message?" He started shouting because now he is filled with this prem bhav. He said, "Krishna, you are so cruel. You are so deceitful. How can you leave those Bṛhaspati, those gopis who has surrendered completely you, who loves you so much? They were crying all the time. How can you leave them? How your heart is not filled with prem?" Thakurji said, Uddhav, pray? What are you telling nonsense? You are the embodiment of Gyan. What happened to you? He said, no, 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 Krishna, now I understood. Why did you send me? Now Thakurji smiles and Thakurji say, Na pari evam nirvadya sanyuja. Swaswadi karta means you do not know that I have become like, what is this word? Rini, na? Means I will be in the debt of the Nishkam Prem of these Brajvasis, Gopis, and especially of my Radheju. Because they left everything, they completely surrendered their mind, their body, and everything, their family. And they are doing Nishkam Prema. This is the Shakti of Nishkam. So now, so there is a mixture of Bhatva Gyan, Tattva Gyan, and the love, where love always wins. So there should be Tattva Gyan. Okay, this Thakurji and Kishoriji, they are the god and goddess in the Golok. But at the same time, we can achieve them only with the Nishkam Prema. Very quickly with this Raganuga Bhakti, this Prema Bhakti has so much power that it binds Thakurji and Kishoriji in a very short period of time. As we cry, they respond immediately. If we really cry before them, they respond quickly. But in Vedic Bhakti or with the Tattva Gyan, it is very far. Thakurji, because Thakurji live in Golok and we are sitting here, the way is also very far. So I would say there should be Tattvagyan in our mind, but Tattvagyan of Prema Bhakti. So Tattvagyan of Prema Bhakti should be there, and we should follow the Acharyas like Sri Raghunath Das Goswami or Swami Sri Haridas Ji or Sri Haridas Thakura or Sri Jiv Goswami Ji or Sanatan Goswami Ji, so that we can also achieve our ultimate goal of life. So it was the combination of Tattvagyan and the Prem, where the Prem wins. Okay.
Okay. Normally you are more on the side of the rasa. Today you were a little bit diplomatic here.
That's why I have to tell you about the story of Uddhava. But yeah, this will come because Tattva Gyan, yes, this is the, I would say, this is the real result, where we understood that when we are listening with Tattva side, it is like the boring, not touching our heart. It is touching our mind only. We are not touching Thakurji very quickly. But when it comes to the Leela, we feel that they are really very close to us. So this is Ras, this is Prem.
Yes, and this illiterate gopis, they don't need any Gyan, and the Gyan is more a hindrance of the Ras, no?
Yes. And also at the same time, it is said that who has achieved the service of Priya Priyatam, they get all the Gyan.
Yes, that's
that
the point.
Gyan is,
the Gyan follows to the love. No? First, you have this experience, then you realize your own soul, and you realize this relationship. But
yes,
you have to experience the relationship, the feeling. But
actually, there are
comes.
3 ways: karma, yoga, and Gyan. By the karma, we can go very near to Thakurji, but cannot achieve his service. By Gyan, we can also go very near to Thakurji, and by karma, yoga, and also by yoga, using yam, niyam, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, like this. That's why Naradji says, now I will do the explanation of only pure bhakti, because the bhakti has the power to get Thakurji and Thakurji instantly. So that's why he wrote this Narad Bhakti Darshan. There is no mixture of karma, yoga, and gyan. He is telling about the pure bhakti.
Yes.
Before he has told about the gyan, karma, and yoga, but after, because he was, like you said, na, today I am telling more about the Tattva Gyan. So he also felt like Veda Vyas, also felt that I have wrote so many scriptures, many scriptures. Still, he was not feeling so rush in his mind. At that time, Shri Naraji says, Parasharitu Mahabhage Kachit Atman Prasanna, means he says, what happens? Veda Vyasi, you are not looking very happy. You have written so many books, still you are not happy. You have so much Tattva Gyan. Veda Vyasi says, but can you tell me? He says, because you have not written the Leela of Krishna full of Prem. When you write it, only then you will feel so much happiness inside your mind. That's why he wrote Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. I think understood the power of bhakti. Here the bhakti. The person who is getting the bhakti, he will definitely get. This is the byproduct, na? The knowledge, yoga, karma, everything is byproduct of bhakti. If you reach bhakti, everything will follow you instantly.
And it's also important to see it the other side. So yoga, etc., is a byproduct of bhakti, but this also means bhakti is independent from this yoga and
yeah. Bhakti is completely independent. Bhakti doesn't need any support of anything.
Yeah. And it's also mentioned in Bhagavatam in 11th canto, Bhakti Sanchataya Bhaktya. Bhakti only comes from bhakti.
Yes. And bhakti also comes from bhakti. And Thakurji say, okay, why are you crying so much? What will you get after receiving bhakti? He says, I will do bhakti. So bhakti is always bhakti, na? In the practicing time, bhakti should be there. In the middle of our sadhana time, this is bhakti is there. What we will do if we reach in the Golok? I will also do bhakti. Bhakti means seva. Bhakti means doing seva with intense love. So bhakti is the sadhana and bhakti is the sadhya. Bhakti is the beginning and bhakti is the end, and it will be eternal time, for the eternal time.
And so the bhakti comes only from bhakti also implicates that this sadhu sangha is very important. When we meet a Mahabhagavata or Siddha Purush, we can get.
Yes,
Or when we listen to the Vani, to the lecture.
The Siddha Purush, if we follow the Rasit Vanis, if we do Nam Sankirtan, means if we go where Nam Sankirtan is going on, so these are the parts of bhakti. Any of we chanting Thakurji's name and taking the dust of Vrindavan, feeling all the time of Vrindavan. So these are the parts which increases the bhakti. Anything else in anyone's mind?
Please speak up. show yourself?
I just feel so blessed. It was so beautiful.
Wow.
That was just, I feel very, very touched. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, me too.
Thank you.
I need always time to remember and hear it again and again. I cannot express.
No, so this is like this seed is sprouting, na? The bhakti seed always is sprouting either in the satsang or in chanting name or just going to sankirtan. Wherever sankirtan is going on, we must join that sankirtan. We must join Hari Katha. We must do the association of the Rasik devotees. So this seed can can blossom in that short period of time.
So next time you can scold Uddhava again and again. Now we know all the story behind it.
Yes.
Sometimes she's a little bit abusing Uddhava, and she's saying I'm Uddhava, and then she's abusing me. But it's all very sweet, you know.
And Uddhava become the great relisher of Thakurji's sweet pastime letters. This is the Uddhava. By the mercies of gopīs, Uddhava becomes, and also Arjun also becomes Arjuna's second Golok.
So they went into school, in the school of the gopīs. So the gopīs are the gurus of Uddhava.
Everyone means Sri Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji, he is Krishna himself. He also comes to Vrindavan to relish this ras. It is in this in the vibration of Vrindavan. It is in the air. It is in the dust of Vrindavan. Na?
Yeah, it's a special ras, very special bath.
Yes.
Extremely sweet and crooked.
Yeah, if someone does hear bhakti, that's why many people come in the Kartik time. Na? Kartik time is a very auspicious month, considered to be very auspicious month. That's why many foreigners come. It is said, whatever we do here in the month of Kartik, it is multiplied by 100. If we are doing one mala, it is multiplied by 100. So in the month of Kartik, and it is also said at the same time, if we sleep in the Vrindavan Dham, it is also counted as sadhana. So what will happen if I really do sadhana here? So this is the benefit who is living here. I'm very grateful to Thakurji and Radheju that I could get birth here now. This is only his mercy, only her mercy. So, okay. Okay, so Radhe Radhe, all of you.
Thank you.
Meet next Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.